aside from Josephus, who was, of course, an incredible source of information for that period, are there any other historical accounts of the Great Revolt? What are they? How do they present the Great Revolt?
Right. There's nobody like Josephus, in fact, and actually, there's nobody like Josephus, of course, about this revolt, but there's nobody like Josephus about any other province in the Roman Empire during the first century. So, if people slog through my book, I think that they'll find a lot of places where I try to use the information that Josephus gives us, but in a critical way. That said, there is no other source for a province in the Roman Empire during the early Roman Empire that gives us so much information and in so much depth as Josephus, period. So he's unique, and because in both the Jewish War and also the Antiquities, he provides information which in some cases is contradictory or sort of changes his story a little bit. He can be a difficult source to use. There are a couple of Roman sources which provide information about the revolt from the Roman point of view, including the late first century, early second century Roman historian Tacitus, and then a third century Roman historian called Cassius Dio. But these are adding some details about the revolt. They don't fundamentally change the story of the revolt. So for instance, we were talking before about the major battles of the revolt, the siege of Jotapata that Josephus was in charge of the defense of, and then Gamla, which he witnessed, and then Jerusalem, which he also witnessed in 70. We would know very, very little about what went on in those places. We would have archaeological evidence, but material evidence doesn't speak for itself. It has to be made to speak. And so what we try to do, of course, is to use all the evidence that we have. So Josephus is indispensable, no question about it.